Hello, my friends. Continuing on our guide through A Course in Miracles, specifically the workbook, for right now at least, we're on lesson 9. I mentioned before that for me, 6, 7, 8, those 3 lessons, although still subtle, began to offer some clues as to why nothing I see in and of itself means anything at all. Lesson 9 continues. Drop on those clues. I see nothing as it is now. Nothing. Remember, lesson 8 says my mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. Lesson 7 says I see only the past. Now we're getting a little more information. Let's continue here. This idea obviously follows from the 2 preceding ones, but while you may be able to accept it intellectually, it is unlikely that you will be able, that it will mean anything to you as yet. However, understanding is not necessary at this point. In fact, the recognition that you do not understand is a prerequisite for undoing your false ideas. Remember, this is a path at the beginning of negation, pulling the rug out from beneath of all of us so that we are left with nothing, which is a good place to start, because now we've stripped ourselves bare of all the false notions that we've had of the world, but more importantly, the false notions that we've had on ourselves, which have caused the world that we see, which have caused the false notions of the world, as we will see later on. These exercises are concerned with practice, not with understanding. You do not need to practice what you already understand. It would indeed be circular to aim at understanding and assume that you have already. So again, don't worry about I don't understand. Just do. That's the big problem that we're faced with the workbook, especially at the beginning. I don't understand. It's pointless. I don't want to do it. You don't need to understand. You are retraining your mind. You're getting into the right mind. By right mind, I literally mean that the way we think about things now is wrong. It's a hard thing to accept, but look around the world. You can't help but come to that conclusion. It is difficult for the untrained mind to believe that what it seems to picture is not there. What it seems to picture is not there. This idea can be quite disturbing and may meet with an active resistance in any number of forms. Yet that does not preclude applying it, no more than it is required for these or any other exercise. Each small step will clear little of the darkness away, and understanding will finally come to lighten every corner of the mind that has been cleared of the debris that darkens it. And it will happen. I promise. I'm almost there. Almost there to understanding slightly. These exercises, for which 3 or 4 practice periods are sufficient, involve looking about you and applying the idea for the day to whatever you see, remembering the need for its indiscriminate application. Don't leave anything out. Anything that you see to use is okay. It's purposeful for the exercise at hand. And the essential rule for excluding nothing. For example, I do not see, the example here, this typewriter as it is now. I do not see this telephone as it is now. I do not see this arm as it is now. Begin with things that are nearest you and then extend the range outward. I do not see this desk. I do not see this phone and this stand as it is now. I do not see that wall as it is now. I look out the window. I do not see that car, that house as it is now. It is emphasized again that while complete inclusion should not be attempted, don't have to include everything, specific exclusion must be avoided. Just because something seems familiar, because something seems more meaningful, don't exclude it. Be sure that you are honest with yourself in making this distinction. You may be tempted to obscure it. That, my friends, was lesson 9. Feel free to ask some questions. I may or may not have some answers, but together we'll keep exploring and we'll come to conclusions together. I love you guys.